Oh man, what a time to be a Dragon's Dogma fan. But before we talk about the DLC, did you know that we have a roadmap? We getting some free content before we get the DLC. And the first update is already out now, and we got the return of the Eternal Fairy Stone. But it seems like the only way to get it is you have to be in New Game Plus. So, title update 3.1, quality of life improvements. It says fast travel and movement adjustments. I don't know if it's because I haven't played in a while, but it seems like the controls are a little better. And it seems like my Arisen moves faster now. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played in a while. And for fast travel, other than the Eternal Fairy Stone, we got some new port crystals. As you can see, we got one in Volcano Island now. We also got additions / adjustment of options, UI improvements, pawn adjustments, reward adjustments, text adjustments, shop adjustments, and some bug fixes. And this first update is for June 10th, but it actually went live June 9th for some reason. And coming end of August, title update 3.2, system improvements through game engine update adjustments, performance improvements, save system improvements, so I guess y'all finally get multiple save files, go crazy. Dragon's Plague adjustments. What else they gonna do to Dragon's Plague? Action adjustments. I think I know what that's for. I'll get into that later in the video. Pawn adjustments, enemy adjustments, UI improvements, and more bug fixes. So it's good to know we're getting a couple of title updates to hold us over until the DLC drops, but let's talk about what we really here for. Let's talk about this DLC, y'all. That's what we hype for, right? Now, if you only watch the trailers, you wouldn't know how big this DLC actually is. You're probably thinking, oh, it's just a new region, new storyline for the new region. Okay, that's it, new monsters, all right. No, there's a lot more to it. So on the Capcom official website, we have Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen. Dark Arisen enriches the dynamic fantasy world and expansive adventures of Dragon's Dogma 2 with unforgettable new tales and thrilling encounters. Based on the feedback we received after the initial release of Dragon's Dogma 2, we established 3 goals for ourselves when we set out to update and expand the game. So they really listen to us, y'all. They really listen. Enhanced gameplay, expanded adventures, enticing value. Now, if you've been following the channel, then you already know we called this a while ago. I said that Dragon's Dogma 2 would be re-released with an expansion on the Switch 2, and voila, what do you know? Available for the first time, the Nintendo Switch 2 version will contain both the Dragon's Dogma 2 base game and the Dark Arisen expansion content. The same thing they did with the first game. They just re-released it with the expansion. The Dark Arisen expansion will also be available as a separate DLC on PlayStation 5, Xbox, and Steam. 3 major additions. Forsaken Dominion. Another tale of ruin unfolds in the snowy north. Lost Rights. Prove yourself with 12 dungeon challenges. Bring your characters to life. New hairstyles and tattoos. I mean, I'm not really that hyped for that, but thanks. But the 12 dungeons and challenges, I think those are those locked dungeons that we couldn't get through in the base game. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Norgan, the far north. Norgan serves as the stage for this new adventure. Notice they called it a stage because, you know, Dragon's Dogma is technically a play. If you know, you know. Once a prosperous region of the Kingdom of Vermund, it was abandoned many years ago for reasons unknown. Long has it been since any soul traveled its paths. Blanketed in heavy snow, these frigid lands are home to savage hordes and creatures of unbelievable power. Those who are capable of vanquishing such fearsome foes, or those who possess a keen eye for exploration, will find themselves rewarded with powerful relics. This icy realm's unforgiving nature will truly test the Arisen's resolve. Slay monsters lurking in the north and claim powerful spoils of war known as relics. Relics can either be left behind by monsters when defeated, or found hidden across the land of Norgan. Appraising relics at the Norgandian settlement reveals their true potential as powerful gear with enhanced defensive and offensive capabilities. Furthermore, acquiring specific gear can unlock unique skills, giving you an advantage in battle. Relic expedition cycles offer unlimited opportunities for challenge and rewards. Basically sounds like the Bitter Black Island appraisal system. The Lost Rites. Rare equipment once held by past Arisens lay dormant in the depths of freshly uncovered unique dungeons. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or lay claim to legendary treasures, test your mettle against the Pathfinder's trials. Okay, so apparently we got some trials from the Pathfinder. Does this mean that the Pathfinder is still alive after all? Or does this mean that he just left some trials behind for us before we defeated him? So does that mean we didn't die at the end? I don't know, man. I can't wait to see where this DLC even takes place in the story. Is this before or after the ending? So remember early in the video when I said something about action adjustments in Title Update 2 coming at the end of August? I might do like a full trailer breakdown, but I already did a reaction. Go check the reaction out on the channel. But as far as a breakdown, I noticed the pawn throwing the Arisen up. Now you might think I'm talking about, oh yeah, they can already do that. No, I'm not talking about the shield launch skill. A pawn was climbing on one of the new monsters, and the Arisen grabbed onto the pawn's hand, and the pawn threw the Arisen higher up onto the monster. So I'm thinking we're gonna get some new actions like that, some action adjustments in the newest update coming in August. You know, like gameplay adjustments, gameplay tweaks, new actions. I think we're gonna get that before the DLC, and in the DLC is when we're actually gonna get all of the new moves and everything is gonna come full circle. But yeah, that's it for the video, y'all. I'm gonna go watch this trailer like 10 more times, and if you enjoyed the video, you already know what to do. Drop a like, comment, sub, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.